God, my hair's getting so long. It's making a floppy fringe. Feeling a bit more with it today than I was yesterday. I was in a bit of a downer, mainly because I was tired. But also because, you know, I stick by what I said in terms of, you know, people not really necessarily appreciating how much I've got to do and sometimes taking advantage of that. But never mind. So I've got a quiet day today in terms of lessons. It's sort of my quiet day at school. So I've got a live lesson a bit later, but then this evening I've got parents' evening. Again, a virtual parents' evening. So that's not always the most fun. Although equally, I always say that, but then actually it is, because I usually have a really nice time talking to parents and I hear some nice sort of things from them in terms of, you know, about their kids and everything. So I do enjoy it, but it does mean it's a long day, obviously not sort of finishing until 7-ish, 7:15. But that's okay. I've got the day to sort of prepare for that, and I'm going to try and get through some of this to-do list as well. But I'm going to make sure I don't burn myself out and I have a break and everything as well. So let's get going. So the guidance for teachers, well, what's going on with exams has been released today, and it's not surprising. It's what sort of we expected based on the consultation period and everything that we had to do. That you know, Ofqual asked everyone to take part in, which is essentially teachers assessing the students and doing mini mock exams and everything, which obviously means more work for us than what we're expected to do. Everything, which sort of teachers are like, okay, yeah, we know we have to do it. It's not ideal for anyone, but we have to do it. And it's amazing, once again, the teacher bashing that goes on the internet. Only with this sort of profession does the press announce teachers will have to do more work, you know, more than expected. They're going to have to go above and beyond. And the response from the public is lazy teachers. Oh, teachers are lazy. What? First of all, it's a crazy hard profession that we don't stop. And I hope some of these videos have proven how hard we work. And then they literally say teachers will need to do even more this pandemic. They have to go above and beyond. And people go, well, that they're lazy. Where's the correlation between that? And then there's people also in comments saying, oh, because some teachers have said, obviously, it's going to be a lot of work. And people saying, oh, teachers, you're always moaning. And it's like, yeah, but I bet you moan about your job at times as well. And by that argument, you know, I know doctors and nurses and NHS staff who have obviously complained about conditions and complained about the workload and how much they're working hard. We don't say to them, oh, doctors are always moaning. Because they should. If there's something wrong, they are the best people to see those issues, and we want to support them and help them. But that should be the same with every profession, especially public sector professions where, you know, the government have a responsibility. So stop just singling out teachers and stop reading the Daily Mail and the Sun and things like that. They're not good for anyone.
I'm alive. That's pretty much it. I'm going into work on Monday. And by work, I mean the drive-through near us. Because I am the sales champion, which means I shout at people when they don't upsell stuff, basically. So I've got a meeting on Monday morning, and we can do it from home, but I don't have a laptop currently, which means I'd have to do it on my phone, which they recommend against because they say we need a bigger screen, apparently. So I'm going in, but that's good. Getting out of the house. A little jealous because there's a sales champion and a brand champion, and sales champion meeting is at 10. The brand champion meeting is at 1. So I guess I got the wrong one, and I need to fix my sleep pattern before Monday. It's payday tomorrow. I've got some things loaded in baskets already. And I'm going to pop into town tomorrow and grab some bits. Facebook keeps showing me the picture of those, like, Easter egg cheesecakes. And I really want that in my life. I don't know if Easter eggs are out and about yet. But I'm thinking, and this might be a little bit crazy, Kinder Egg cheesecakes, like little bite-sized ones. You have 2 of them. That's your pudding. So I'm going to see if that works. If I can't find Easter eggs or a slightly bigger egg variant of the Kinder Egg. And that's my day pretty much. I'm watching Game Grumps and various compilations. I'm currently watching them watch their B-drill bunt moments. I've got some hot chocolate. Playing Stardew Valley. I played some Kingdom Hearts earlier. Yeah. Stunning day. Cool.
Okay, but in all seriousness, how is it already 2 o'clock? Like, what is going on? I only came down for lunch a moment ago, and it's 2 o'clock. I have a live lesson in 30 minutes, and parents' evening, obviously, but I don't know where this morning's gone. Have I done work? Have I managed it? I think I have. I've done some things on my to-do list, but God, today has gone quick. Madness.
It's not the morning. Yeah, I have had a really busy morning at work. It's like coming up to 3 o'clock. I'm about to jump on a Zoom call. I just thought I'd take a quick few seconds just to start my videos for the day. I don't know how many I'm going to make, because usually after work I crash. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a bath in the dark and reading a book. Like, with a candle. I'm not going to sit there and just stare at a book when I can't see it. Yeah. Not a lot more to say than that.
Hello, so I thought I'd get a bit creative with this shot. Low-key proud of this shot idea, using my degree in digital drag, as I refer to it. Quite useful here. So yeah, this shot aside, because my phone is on low charge, but I wanted to film this now while I thought of it. But I've spent the day, normal routine, late start, shower, nothing too exciting. But then when I got out the shower, I saw the trailer for the new Pixar film Luca has been released, and there hasn't been too much I've seen about it just yet. So I know it's been announced for a while, but they haven't really announced any details of it besides set in Italy. And yeah, so I've just seen the trailer, and I am quite interested for this. One reason in particular, I'm just going to move aside so you can see him a bit better, is this guy. So the way this is edited, this guy's looking to be the big baddie. I don't think he is. I reckon, I've got a lot of theories about this film from this 1 minute and 26 second trailer. I reckon this guy is going to be a massive part of the story, but not necessarily in a bad way, because I have been very quick to notice that he, in my opinion, looks absolutely identical to this guy, who is from the Pixar short La Luna, also set in Italy, about these guys who just get stars from the moon, I believe. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, he looks pretty much identical. He's built exactly the same, skin tone, facial features are the same. The only real difference I've seen is that his hair is a bit curlier in the film than it is here. Same as he hasn't got a slight dimple in his chin like it does in the film. but obviously tiny details which could very easily be put down to just animation changes like it did with Andy in Toy Story, or could very easily just simply be passage of time of some sort. So I just refuse to believe they're too similar. This isn't a coincidence. They have to be the same character. So I'm very excited for this film in June, I believe it is, June or July. So I'm very excited for this. I've got a lot of theories about this, but as this is not a film theory channel, I will not be discussing them all here, because this would be a 20-minute video just me ranting about this 1 minute 20-second clip. But yeah, so I just wanted to document this now, just so if in a few months it turns out I'm right, I have evidence and I can say, look, I said a thing before any of those big fancy theory channels come out. There was also something else I noticed as well. Another reason why I think he is going to be a big character, I'm going into it now, I've decided, I'm too excited, is if we scroll a little bit somewhere, if I can find it, big F, there. So in his water feature, behind her, you can see what looks like a fin, spoiler alert if you haven't seen a trailer yet, but yeah, you can see what looks to me like a fin, not unlike what these guys have. So I reckon that clip is from later on in the film, at least the halfway point, when it turns out she is one of these mermaid type people. Also, tell me now this isn't just a plot of H2O. Yeah. So I'm low-key excited about this film. As I say this with literally every single Pixar film. I don't think this is going to be as great as some of their previous achievements, but I've said that for literally every film, and each time they prove me wrong, so we'll see. There's going to be some sort of reveals at some point in the film. But yeah, overall, I would say I'm excited, and I have spent far too long analysing this one short clip as is. So, yeah. I'm not sure if anyone else who are doing these vlogs are big Pixar films or Pixar fans, but if they are, I definitely want someone to give me feedback on this as well as their theories on this, because normally outside of isolation I would be talking with lots of friends about theories about films and such, but as we cannot do it in person, it has made it a lot harder. Yeah. Also, another film that's came out, old film teaser, I'm not going to say trailer, but teaser that's came out, is for the new Spider-Man film. So that's another one to keep me excited, even if that isn't until Christmas. Yeah. So once again, for anyone looking at Stevie especially, although I know they are not alone in liking the Marvel films, if anyone else wants to discuss what they think is going to happen with the new Spider-Man film, I would love for you to message me so we can talk about that, because I have some theories about that as well, although all those theories are from what I've seen online and not from my own analysis, because there's a lot of stuff in the Marvel Universe and I do not know nearly enough about it to make theories outside of what is given. But Pixar I'm good at. Pixar I'm normally quite good with theories. I think I've already figured out where A113 is, but I could be wrong. We'll find out. So yeah, so that is my film reviews. Make sure to like and subscribe to the next video where we'll be discussing whatever trailer comes out next. Oh, Black Widow's probably around the corner actually. Isn't Black Widow supposed to come out this summer? I'm going to have to Google it. So it was supposed to be last year, then COVID. Now it's this year. It might be May, actually. Okay, I'm going to go Google when Black Widow's out and start hyping myself up for films to watch post-lockdown. Bye.
Today is going to be the first day that I play Animal Crossing in, like, over a month. Well over a month. I have all the rest of my stuff on the bed that I'll probably work on a little bit, but not a lot because, again, I'm not feeling well. And it's literally just hit me. About an hour ago, I started my workout. And, I found that there's like a rash on the right side of my stomach. It goes all the way to my belly button as well, which is weird. And on the left side of my left hip area, there's like a stabbing pain, which is great. And it reminds me of period pains, which I'm sincerely hoping is not the case. That any of that's affected. Not that I'm bleeding or anything, I would have noticed that, but more the fact that the internal workings are protesting, because that's kind of scary. So that's it from me. Sorry. Not what I wanted from the evening, but it is what it is.
Here we go. Another parents' evening starting in 4 minutes. And another sort of 3 hours of work for parents' evening. I feel quite tired. I haven't even started yet. It will go quick, I hope, because the past few have gone quite quick, but it's something I could really do without. But never mind. Let's go. I'm on my first little break. It does go quick. So I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people so far. All lovely conversations. One a bit strange, I'll be honest. Was all going well. And then it was a bit weird towards the end. But never mind. It's nice meeting people and nice talking to parents about how great their kids are and just chatting with other people, I suppose, especially during a lockdown. So I've got 6 now back to back, so literally it'll finish the 5 minutes and the next one will start straight away. So I've got to prep for that sort of 30 minutes non-stop talking. I've got my water ready. Then I have about 10 minutes of no appointments. And then sort of one, and then another 10 minutes of no appointments, then another one, and then it gets a bit random like that towards the end, where people have just booked slots, which works for GCSE when you have smaller groups. But when it's year 7 and 8, those slots are usually full. So it's all good. But I cannot wait for 7:15, 2 hours time, when I get to just lie on my bed, maybe get some tea, but probably just eat some chocolate. This is how I want to answer my next parents' evening call. It's like, hello, I'm your drama teacher. I wish I could just answer it and actually just not say anything and just leave it as like the elephant in the room. Oh well. 4 more to go.